This painting looks beautiful, right? So what are the chances it was made by a pedophile? You ever noticed how art suddenly feels different when you know who made it? Like, I can look at a painting, think it's beautiful, think it's deep, but the second you tell me, oh, by the way, the artist used to beat his girlfriend, then everything changes. The same lines look like fingerprints from a crime scene. That gets me wondering, what does it say about art? What does it say about how we view art? Does the art not stand on its own? Or do we like the art because we like the person behind it? Hitler made genuinely good paintings. And if I showed you one of his paintings and you didn't know what those paintings look like, you would actually be impressed the moment I dropped the name Hitler. Now the painting feels offensive for some reason. The strokes definitely didn't change. What changed was you. Now that's the same thing with rappers. You'll vibe to a track, you'll hum the chorus, you'll tell your friends this guy is a fucking genius. But the moment you hear he used to beat his girlfriend or did something unforgivable, you'll act like the track never slapped. Like it was never one of your favorite songs. It didn't appear in your Spotify Wrapped. I hope she realizes that you're not supposed to peep like that. And especially when you're naked. Especially when you're naked. Because I can't give a good reason why, but you shouldn't when you're naked, but I guess you can when you're dressed up. I don't know. So what is art? Is it the person behind it, or it is the final product? Because if the value of art depends on how pure the person is, then let's be honest, you're gonna have an empty playlist real quick. Maybe we don't actually love art. Maybe we love the illusion that good things always comes from good people. But they don't. Some of the best creations come from the most broken and messed up people. And maybe that's what makes it art in the first place. And this is where people get uncomfortable, because now you have to admit that you like something that you probably shouldn't, because the artist is offensive in a way. You didn't stop liking the art because the art became bad. You stopped liking the art because other people told you you shouldn't like it. And that's messed up. Your taste didn't change, but your fear of being disliked by others and not fitting in did. We pretend that it's about morals, but really it's about image. It's about how people view you. Nobody wants to be that person where they tell, yeah, this person is pretty shitty, but I do love his music. Because now you're guilty by association. Now liking something is like endorsing everything the creator did and does. But that logic is pretty broken. If you actually lived by it, you'd have to throw away half of history. Philosophers owned slaves. Kings wrote poetry in between wars. Artists drank, cheated, abused, lied, and still created things that moved millions. Let's be honest. You don't cancel the bridge because the engineer was an asshole. And you don't reject gravity because Newton was a weirdo. But art, that is where we suddenly demand purity, which is pretty insane to me. Because art is intimate. It hits emotions, identities, and flaws. And when the creator is exposed as flawed, I think it kind of affects the story you told yourself about why you like the art in the first place. You want art to be clean, perfect, and safe. Morally approved is what I would call it. But real art wasn't meant to be safe. It was meant to be honest. And honest is ugly. So maybe the real question isn't, can I separate the art from the artist? Maybe it's, can I accept humans can make something beautiful and disastrous at the same time? Because once you see that, you stop pretending that you're different. And that's the part people don't really want to face. I'm here at McDonald's and this is the music.